Hello friends, Rich here, and today we're gonna be playing Auriel at the Sky Temple. So let's have a quick look at our team composition. So it's gonna be Auriel, Liming, Gazlo, Keltas, and Artanis versus Kerrigan, Sylvanas, etc, Chromie, and Auriel. This team comp's actually a pretty balanced, I think. Aside from the fact that we have Gazlo, he can work. Come on, he can work. Gazlo is a good hero. He's just easily countered by Kerrigan, Chromie, etc and Sylvanas, but other than that, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We do have Keltas, so Keltas and Auriel have some kind, have decent synergy, because Keltas has damage over time and burst, and those are the two types of damage that Auriel needs. You need damage over time to just slowly regenerate your energy, either in the scenarios where both teams kind of poke each other and don't really engage, and at the same time you want the burst energy generation to be able to heal your teammates in the middle of the battle and get them quickly to full health. And Keltas provides both of those types of damage, and that's really helpful, I think. I think we're just gonna put our Bestow Hope onto Keltas and maybe even go for Wrath of Heaven there at level 16. It depends how the game will play out, but I don't think we're gonna go for Sweep. This will allow us to react a little bit faster to what's happening on the map here in this battlefields, and it's gonna be great. So something you need to know about Auriel, in my opinion, or not in my opinion, but that's just generally something you want to know, is that when putting your Bestow Hope onto... oh, I actually wasn't able to kill him fast enough there, sadly. Artanis. When you put your Bestow Hope onto Gazlo or Rexar, somebody like that, you don't really get the energy generation from the damage that's done by their summons. From their... that was terrible. Keltas shouldn't have done that. You never want to get into melee range as Keltas. It's awful, especially versus Kerrigan. She can just punish you almost instantly for it. So I don't know what his thought process was there, but there we go. So yeah, you don't actually get the energy generation from Misha, from the turrets, so it's kind of pointless to use your Bestow Hope on those heroes. I actually think we're just gonna put our Bestow Hope onto Artanis for the time being, because he just does some trading here and there, good stuff. So the reason we went for Sweep is because while you are casting your Q as Auriel, you can't move. You can't do anything. So while the animation plays out, you aren't able to heal your allies, you aren't able to reposition. So you're just sitting there, and most of the time you just watch your allies die. And I think it's a really good choice versus teams like Kerrigan and TDCs that want to engage onto you, and the fact that you are static provides them a ridiculous advantage, and you want to mitigate it as much as possible. Okay, I tried to dodge the Kerrigan's combo, but she actually played smart and didn't actually cast it, so that was nice. We actually didn't kill Chromie there, which is kind of awful. I'm trying to heal up our Keltas here. Let's put our Bestow Hope onto Liming though, and get a stun onto Auriel. Can we actually finish this off maybe? Oh my god, please kill her. Man, Keltas, why did Keltas disengage so early? Oh my god, that was actually way more painful than it should have been. Also, Keltas should have just engaged. That's where Keltas should have went in with his W's and everything, and played a little bit more aggressively there. Our Liming actually has no mana, so I will put my Bestow Hope onto Artanis instead, because he can do some damage. And now it's Keltas' turn, and can we get a kill? There we go, secured a kill. I tried to stun ETC, didn't get the angles though, but it's all good. Let's grab Majestic Span. Maybe, yeah. Like these talents, repeated offense, I mean in series they sound pretty great. Like every time you stun somebody you get more and more damage. And that damage actually is kind of huge. But in practice you don't necessarily get those... oh, that was my bad. That was a horrible miss. That was a horrible miss there. I should have landed that quite easily there. Oh no. Quite easily. But... Man, that stun. That stun was beautiful. Yeah. That stun by Kerrigan was actually pretty sweet there. I really thought that she would miss it. But yeah, you don't really get... you can't really stack it. Like, most of the time, you won't be able to stack it up to its maximum. So that's not fun. That's not fun. Majestic Span is just a little bit better. You just get a little bit more radius onto your center. Onto the center portion of damage of Sacred Sweep, because it does double, triple damage in the middle, and it's really good. It's really good damage. So you want to maximize the potential of that as much as possible. Obviously. So at level 7, I think we're gonna go for Bursting Light. More consistent healing. Also, it prevents us from wasting our energy, and by that I mean that during combat. Oh, that was what? Oh my god, I'm so awful at this. How did they? Wow, Chromie just outplayed me. That was actually impressive. So the reason for that is because so what I mean by wasting energy is while, like, when you're getting energy in mid-team fight, you will often overflow. Like, you will definitely get, like, your allies will definitely do more than 700 damage, and with the Bursting Light, 700 damage per 4 seconds, right? So with the Bursting Light, you heal for 700 damage per 2 seconds rather than 4, and that's definitely a big deal in my opinion. And that was actually awful job by me to get caught like that. I do apologize for that, because that was awful. I shouldn't have done that. I actually have no idea what I was even thinking about, because they have Kerrigan, they have ETC, they can punish me incredibly well for that. And even if they didn't have those heroes, like, that sort of aggression was completely pointless. Like, I wasn't achieving anything, and I wasn't even able to achieve anything there, so I really don't know what that was all about. Now my allies are just gonna be killed one by one here, which is definitely not the best. We don't even have level 10. Man, this is awful. That was totally my bad, guys. Totally my bad. I'm tempted to go for Resurrect and resurrect Liming there. But Crystal Aegis will definitely help us out versus those Mosh Pits, versus Kerrigan combo. It's definitely something you want. Like, Kerrigan combo will, instead of... I mean, it will still... No, it actually won't. Instead of stunning our ally and potentially killing them, it will actually put a Crystal Aegis into the enemy team and potentially get a kill. Oh, no. Oh, she didn't use it. No, no. My bad. I shouldn't have chased this far. I shouldn't have chased this far. One auto attack and she would have been dead. Man, I thought that auto, like that last auto attack that I was able to land, I thought that it would actually kill her. And then I kind of panicked after that. Oh my god, I'm playing really horribly this game. Wow, I really should tone down my aggressiveness. Because my teammates are actually pretty decent. Like, I mean, they died a lot, but not that much, and we have some decent damage numbers. Like, not comparable to Kerrigan, but that's what Kerrigan kind of does. Oh, Gazlowe, it's kill secure on Gazlowe, that was awesome. Can we get some kills here, guys? Oh no, I missed my W there. Liming with the follow-ups. Can she secure some kills? No. That was a little bit too late. Liming was a little bit too late to the party, but it sucks that I actually allowed Artanis to die there. Okay, guys, we should be really careful. Look at that. Oh, the Detainment Strike into the stun. It landed and everything, but the Crystal Aegis was able to save him from the stun and the follow-up damage, sadly. I'm sorry, our Keltas, I can't really help you out there at all. Yeah, that just bought ETC enough time for his power slide. But if he didn't cast it properly, like if he didn't time his power slide properly there, I would have been able to cast my Ray of Heaven and heal me for enough health to survive that, because Crystal Aegis does a bunch of damage in the AoE. It would have scratched DTC, we would have gotten a ton of energy from that. But man, this game is actually going pretty poorly. I actually thought that we would have a good game here, but it's probably my fault, kind of, because I'm playing a little bit overly aggressively there for no good reason. Li Ming is actually our primary source of damage, so my plan of keeping Bestow Hope on Keltas there is actually pretty awful, and yeah, that Kerrigan was pretty devastating. Oh, I tried to use my Crystal Aegis, but the grab pulled me a little bit faster than I thought. I am not sure that we can win this. I mean, this is actually pretty awful, because we weren't really able to secure anything this game. Maybe it was because I went for a Swift Sweep, maybe we actually needed a little bit more damage here from our increasing Clarity talent. But I really thought that we had enough with our assassins and everything. So, I mean, obviously me feeding doesn't help at all. But let's try and do something here. We can turn this around. Now we have our Blinding Flash. So with the Blinding Flash and the Sweep here, we will be able to cast our blinds almost immediately. Whereas with like without that level 1 talent, it would actually allow somebody like Kerrigan to land an auto attack before the blind hits. So that's definitely helpful. Let's put our hope onto Keltas there. Let's make sure that we get some energy before this teamfight. That's also something you don't want to be doing as Auriel. You always want to have energy. You want to have energy to heal your allies in the upcoming teamfight. I have no idea why Li Ming goes back, because she has almost full mana and health. I guess she just needs mana, you know? Li Ming needs her mana. That was awful. Like, if Artanis actually landed that Phase Prism, ETC could have just used his Mosh Pit and they could have killed Artanis potentially, if they had enough teammates there. So that was a little bit too aggressive, a little bit unnecessary. It's actually good that it missed, so... Auriel is gonna flank here. Yeah, sadly Auriel isn't the only one who's gonna flank there. We traded some damage. I believe we just burned through all of the energy their Auriel had. So it's definitely good for us. I don't understand these mages. They just go back at half mana, what? What are you doing, guys? What are you doing, friends? Also, blind works onto neutral creeps and mercenaries, things like that. Definitely a good usage for it. You can actually save the core by using it onto catapults that are about to hit it, like that are about to kill your core. You just blind them and they do no damage. You just need to kill them fast enough after that, but that's okay. So Li Ming is actually our primary source of damage, so let's use our Bestow Hope onto her. Oh yes, this is beautiful. This is exactly what we needed here. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Good job, team. So yeah, as I was saying, I was the weak link here with all of my deaths and things like that. And now my allies showed me, come on man, just play with us, just rely on us, and we're gonna carry you. And this is an awesome feeling as a support hero, to trust your allies. This is awesome. Also, Keltas should have helped me with this Auriel kill here. I don't know why he didn't. We should be able to kill her, actually. Okay, good. Good. Also, since Li Ming is our primary source of damage, I will actually go ahead and grab Res of Heaven and just let her carry me to victory. I'm just gonna be a good, helpful angel here and make sure that our allies do what they are supposed to do. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, I like this game so far because it's a very good feeling when you are the player who forced like when you are the player who wasn't playing properly, because that way you can just look back at it and say, you know what, if I just don't do those stupid things that I just did earlier and let my teammates be effective, we can just turn this around immediately. And it's awesome because when the same goes for your enemy team, like for the enemy team, rather than your teammates, it's more about like you can't really affect that at all. Like if your team, if your teammates suck, if you blame them for sucking, it's gonna make things only worse, right? But if you blame yourself for being awful and then you kind of rethink your strategies and ideas, and you just do the things you're supposed to do and just win the game off of it, it's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling. Honestly, things like that and losses are probably the best things that can happen to you in video games, because that's how you learn. That's how you become better. That's how you progress. So it's really good to see that here. Just go back, Keltas. We don't want you dying. Our Bestow Hope is still in Li Ming here. Let's help her out. Okay, okay, good. Man, good job, team. Good job, team. I feel so bad now for all of those deaths when I was chasing Sylvanas there, and when I was like flanking from weird angles and things like that, when I was the cause why we lost the bottom temple. Ouch. That's actually quite painful. But we recovered, at least for now, So let's give Bestow Hope back to Li Ming, make sure that she has those resets. I think we're gonna go for Shield of Hope. I mean, Shield of Hope is just great. Like if you land it on somebody who has who's at 25% health, it shields them for what, like 40% of their health, which is, man, that's great. That's so much better than just the standard shield. But its weakness is obviously is the fact that you can't preemptively cast it. You actually need to cast it when your teammates are low. So it creates a little bit of a skill dependency there of no, Keltas died. Keltas died, no! Come on, Li Ming, you can do this. You can do this, friend. Okay, a kill, another reset for Li Ming. And can we finish off this Chromie? There we go, full team wipe. GG team, GG. Good job, guys. I'm really happy with this team. This was awesome. We actually came back from a loss, from a losing game, and that shows that, like, that's when you know, yes, we deserved it. We won this. That's cool stuff. That's cool stuff. Man, I just can't help but feel bad about. I keep repeating this, but it's just stuck in my head now. Like, man, I played so awfully, but my team just did what Auriel wants. Like, Auriel, unlike any other support, she really is reliant on your team. Like, if you have a team that can commit, that can secure those kills, secure those advantages, a team that's willing to fight, that's willing to risk at being at maybe not full health, but they trust in your ability to not eventually, but trust in your ability to consistently heal them up, like in maybe small or maybe bigger increments, depending on how much hope you can generate per second. but that game actually was pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. It was a loss at the start, kind of a loss because of yours truly, but my team did a good job. I'm proud of them. I am proud of these guys. Good job, team. So what I think actually enemies did wrong is they were super reliant on Chromie's ult. Like, you've seen it 2 times basically. Chromie casted her temporal loop onto somebody on our team. I just follow up with an Aegis, and now the whole enemy team, they just converged onto the target and used all of their skill shots. Like, if you were paying attention, Kerrigan's combo was used, Silence was used from Sylvanas, and obviously Chromie's skill shots were used, and all of them missed. And that's where, okay, now our team, now it's our team's turn to do all of our skill shots, and let's see who does it better. You without skill shots and you're just with your auto attacks, or our team with all of our abilities and bursts and things like that. So I definitely think that they should have split the combo, or much better play would have been for Sylvanas to silence me before Chromie's temporal loop finishes. Because that way I can't actually cast my Crystal Aegis, and that way they would secure the kill with all of those follow-ups. So that's definitely something that they should have done. I think it would have been a completely different game. I think there would be no chance for us to recover, because of all of the advantage that they secured at the start, and then if they would have killed one person on our team, and it would have been an immediate 4 versus 5, and we had, admittedly, Gazlo actually did a really good job here, securing that positional advantage. He made sure not to use his turrets just randomly, but he actually played the proper Gazlo of putting his turrets in such a way that enemy team would have been forced to fight inside them, and that allowed us to just slowly, like, the turrets would just slowly tickle the enemy team, and then our Liming and Keltas would just follow up with a burst and immediately destroy people. Also, I do think that our talent choice of Wrath of Heaven onto our Liming really paid off, because this Liming actually did a really good job at doing damage, at securing those kills. Usually, like very often you see when Liming gets all of her resets, she just panic spams all of her skills everywhere. But this Liming actually, I think she landed all of her follow-up skill shots, which was pretty awesome. Like, she played really smart, really smart. So that was actually a very, very good game. Very good game. It just shows you how a good team can make Auriel work so well. Yeah, great stuff. So if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. If there are some heroes or builds you want to see me playing next, make sure to let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.